Hello, teacher friends. Welcome back. Does your classroom sometimes feel and maybe look like this? So much noise, so much chaos. When what you really want is your students to be collaborating and working together. You want them sharing their thoughts, brainstorming creative ideas, developing higher level thinking skills, learning and growing from each other while boosting their confidence. A helpful tool that I've found to go from this to this is Class Dojo. So today I wanted to introduce you to Class Dojo, show you all of its features. Make sure you stick around till the end because I'm going to share with you how I use Class Dojo in my high school classroom. So head on over to ClassDojo.com. If you don't have an account, go right here, sign up, choose teacher, fill out the information, and you will have a free account. So here I am in my demo class so that I can show you all the wonderful features of Class Dojo. When you get your account, you want to go over here, join your school, and then that'll help link you to school-wide features. So here's my demo class. Each of your students will be assigned a random monster. They can choose and change their monster. These are your groups. And I'll show you how you can set up your groups in just a moment. There's also this portfolio option. This is where you can post your assignments. This helps gather all the information, keeps it in one place for the students. You can record your instructions. You can allow them to present videos, to respond. You have all these options to respond to the activity. Here is Class Story. This is like your Facebook page, your Instagram feed. Right here, it's all about your classroom. This is your message center where you can message the parents, you can message the students. The nice thing about the messages through Class Dojo is you can actually set quiet hours so that when people are sending messages to you in the middle of the night, they're not going to come to you. They're going to be held until your quiet hour is over. And it will also let the person sending you a message know this is your quiet hour. You can also mute it for the weekends. So that is a great feature for teachers. Right here, you can take attendance in Class Dojo. Now I know in my school, we have our own attendance system that I have to take attendance in. The good thing about taking attendance here in Class Dojo is when you start doing groupings, it will not group the student that is absent, which is very beneficial. You just click on it, it marks them absent. There's a tardy, left early. There we are, back to the beginning. So your toolkit is where so many features are. You have this very handy timer to help students transition quickly. If you want to choose your own custom time, you can click on the plus sign and add your own time. But they give you a few to choose from. This is your random name picker. This will pick a student randomly in your class. Back to the toolkit. This is where you create your groups. Class Dojo has a really great feature right here. Don't group together. So when you click on that, choose your students. I know Beyonce and Leonardo, when they get together, no work gets done. So I'm going to click not to group them together. So when I choose my groups, no matter what I do, how many times I do it, Beyonce and Leonardo will not be in the same group. So they keep them apart, which is very nice because you can still randomly group and kind of keep some of your kids separate that you don't want them working together. Sometimes they just clown around too much or they just don't work well together. They don't get anything done. This is a nice feature. I don't usually use it in my class. You can set the sensitivity and you can see the bars going up and down to see how noisy it is in the class. If you want it ultra quiet, of course, you're going to put it all the way to the plus. This is a think, pair, share with questions that can pop up. You can create your own, or you can use theirs. Here is a music option if you want to have the students focus. You can play focus music, or if you want something more upbeat, you would choose that one. What I really like Class Dojo for is to reward positive behavior. So if I see Beyonce is doing what Beyonce is supposed to be doing, I click on Beyonce and I can choose any one of these. If I want to create custom feedback, I just click here and I can add the skill and I can add how many points. You can also subtract points. I don't focus on that. I keep my focus on the positive. And it also makes this funny little sound when they get points. So if you're in the class and you have it open and you assign points, they're going to hear this sound. And the takeaway points is just a sad, sad sound. So if they're working in groups, you can assign whole group points. So you see them all working, they're doing what they're supposed to do, award a group point. If you see some of them working and others aren't, then you can award just 1 point to the one person within the group. So Jennifer was working, poor Beyonce was not. And you can go over here to the students. You see Jennifer now has 2. And this is each of the classmates have 1. Another nice feature, if you go into the student, as they earn points, you can allow them to redeem the points for different prizes. Go right here. You can list how many points it costs, and you can even list what it's for. When you click redeem, it takes away 1 point from Denzel. Notice Denzel now has no points. So this is how I use Class Dojo in my classroom. When I want to get everybody's attention, I project it on the board and I start assigning points. Just start clicking through their names, start assigning points for what I see. I can assign whole class points. I do a lot of the vertical non-permanent surfaces. Students are working at their boards. I can award group points. I can award individual points for the different positive things that I see. So that's one way I use Class Dojo in my classroom. As soon as I open up Class Dojo, it is really funny. The kids are like, whoa, the students, high school students, like start scurrying like, oh, gotta get my points. I gotta get my points. They really like it because what I usually give them is a trip to the prize box. I have a treasure chest with prizes in it. Most of the time they prefer a homework pass that's in the prize box. Another thing that I like to use Class Dojo for in my classroom is the grouping. And like I showed you, I can keep those students away from each other so that they're never partnered together. So I don't have to worry about certain students who do not work well together. So that is a great feature in Class Dojo that I use all the time. The other feature that I use is the one I just showed you, and that is to redeem points. So that when they get to come to the prize box, however many points it may be 5 points, 10 points, whatever you decide for your class, it is so easy to keep track of the points. I go right here and redeem the points. The other thing that I like to use is the timers. It is so beneficial to me because I don't know about you, but when I'm in class, I lose track of time. I say, okay, 1 minute, we got to start this. And then boom, before you know it, I'm like distracted doing something else. But if I set the timer, the students see it. So I'm right here in Class Dojo, set my timer, and it keeps us all on track. So what do you think about Class Dojo? Is this going to help you manage your classroom? Class Dojo is a great tool and a resource to use in all classrooms. If you like this video and you got something helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. And hit that bell so you'll be notified each week when I upload new videos. Stay tuned. Next week, I will be sharing with you my classroom management strategies. Until then, check out these videos. Remember, step out, be uniquely wonderful you, and have a great day. Bye.